Hello there, everyone. You're watching Mostra TV in their own words, a series of short conversations with artists behind this year's edition at Mostra. Today, it is a pleasure to welcome Tony and Dan, also known as yourselves. You can introduce yourselves. Hello, thank you for joining.
Hello, yes, we are the Transcendence Orchestra and we are looking forward very much to playing at the Mostra Festival.
Yeah, and you are starting up, well, closing the first day, isn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah, you're closing on Thursday at the what's the venue called? Whatever. Yeah, I can't remember. But yes, you're closing the first day at Casa Montjuic at 9:30. Just for those who don't really remember about it. Anyway, let's get into it. I don't want to waste a lot of time of you guys. So, first question. You can start, Tony, and then you continue, Dan, whatever. If you had to describe your sound to someone who has never heard you before, even without using any genre, which is a bit, what would you say? Imagine an alien coming, hopefully soon.
I would describe our sound as noggy. And I think the purpose of that is to take people to Buddha.
Wow.
Anything
That's a statement. That's a statement.
That's what we do frequently.
I think an alien would. You don't have to explain it to an alien because that's where our sound comes from.
That's a good one. Okay, so
Fun, Dan, I like
perfect. Yeah, I really like it. Yeah, so aliens would feel at home,
They'd be
dancing
like,
and
they'd
yeah.
be like, why? How come they're playing our Christmas #1 here on Earth? How did they know?
How do they know? Yeah. Okay, good. And what about looking back? Okay, which person or project or even a moment has influenced the way you make music the most?
I think for sure Lamont Young with the length of his drones, and I would say also the incredible string band for their kind of cultiness, if that's a word. And yeah, it's a combination of those stuck in an elevator. I think that kind of sums up for me.
Yeah, nothing to add to that. That's a good
concise.
Nothing to your honor. Yeah, definitely. Okay, and to close this blog, what about if there is something you do now at the studio or whenever you're playing that you thought that you would never ever do, but you're doing it nowadays?
Well, for me personally, that would be voguing very, very slowly. Anything for you, Dan?
I never expected that I'd be playing bass on stage. When we started doing this, I didn't. There've been lots of instruments involved over the years, but I never thought I'd end up playing bass so much.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. But
no, that's correct. Yeah.
So we are expecting some bassy lines there at Mostra this year?
No.
There will be. There may. I can't promise it, but there may be some slow voguing, but that normally requires there to be at least 3 or 4 members of the Transcendence Orchestra for the full slow voguing, and in this case it will be 2 members, and we'll see if the slow voguing comes. It's a spontaneous thing, and I can't really predict it beforehand.
That's a good one. What about, did you already know any artists that are playing at Mostra? The lineup and that you would recommend?
I've heard there's this young man called Surgeon who's playing.
He's playing live. Yeah, I heard about him. He's playing live on Saturday. I'm not. Yeah, I've heard mixed reviews. So
yeah,
I don't know if I'm around, I'll check it out. Yeah. But I'm not going to go over the street to see him.
Fantastic. What about, please name one track that is not necessarily electronic that you would dance tonight, for example?
Tonight, now.
Yeah, well, tonight, yeah, now. Why not? Yeah.
That isn't
or all night long, like, I don't know, whatever. Just name one track that comes to your mind that you wouldn't.
I would dance to Lonnie Liston Smith, Bright Moments.
Okay.
Amazing piano solo in it. That would be the peak for me.
I love pianos.
Yeah.
Definitely. What about you, Dan?
I guess it's a little bit electronic, but I'd probably say Secret Friend by Paul McCartney.
Okay.
Bendy. I like it.
Very odd record.
And now to the last block. How did you first come across and heard about Mostra?
I have a few friends who've gone and who performed here who just came back and said it's amazing and you should go and play. Through word of mouth, really, personal recommendation, people whose tastes I respect and who have been to a few festivals over the years and kind of know what's good and what isn't. So and they just came back and said it's incredible. So there's a lot to live up to because I've never been before. So.
Yeah, I haven't been, but I've heard very good things about it. So I'm really looking forward to it.
And especially because of Mostra being like a small format, and like much more family sort of oriented sort of thing. So I think it's going to be like a nice one this year again. And Mostra again talks about values, like it is very important to talk about the local scene, inclusion and sustainability, like real, like, at the core. Which of these 3 values, which is local scene, inclusion and sustainability, resonate more with you as an artist?
Do we have to pick one? I mean, they're all like.
Yeah, that's a really tough one. It's really
important.
It's kind of impossible to pick one over the other. They're all really, really important, for sure. Yeah.
I think we both really value events and are involved with events that do emphasize those things or that care about those things, and often they're kind of the most fulfilling experiences for everyone involved as well. I think if I had to pick one, I'd probably say like the sense of community, because I think the other things kind of spring from that. That's the source of it all, really. If you can community, then all the other things that are really important are possible. But there aren't that many, I think, events or organizations like that, but Free Rotation is a festival that we're both involved in. I think is also encapsulates those kind of values, and it's really important that those kind of things exist. So I always really admire people who try, and often it's against, you know, it's not easy, it's against all odds, but people who kind of try and really just through their own passion try and make those things happen. I think that that's something I really respect and admire.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. And the very last question, if someone listens to this very short episode, like imagine 10 years from now, what would you like them to understand about you as a duo or as an artist? What would be the key takeaway? Like, oh, these guys.
Confused?
Confused about the question or about whatever?
No. I think we sow seeds of confusion a lot of the time, but it's always with a good intention. The idea is you know, to expand minds and experiences, and to show that things are possible that were previously not maybe considered or thought possible.
Very nice.
As Sun Ra said, there are other worlds.
That's good. That's very good. So thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you very much for your time. I don't know if you want to add something, or here you have your mics open to tell the audience something, just to remember or to remind everyone, the Transcendence Orchestra is going to be live on Thursday the 12th at 9:30 at Casa Montjuic, an amazing venue. Have you been there?
No, I've seen it.
Yeah, you've seen it up in the hill. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to it. Every time we perform, for us, it's a real privilege to connect with people through sound in such a deep way. So yeah, it's always a privilege for us to share that with people, and you know, to be part of it as well as we perform it.
It's going to be an amazing closing live for sure. And then you, Tony, you are playing on Saturday at 8 o'clock at Vall d'Hebron. Wow, the stadium. That's a big thing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, stadium shows. I've got dancers, pyrotechnics.
Yeah,
the works. 20 video screens, a crane. Yeah, there's a lot. There's going to be a lot going on. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, so thank you very much again. It's been a pleasure, and I'll be seeing you at Mostra in March. See you then.
Great, thanks, Oscar.
Yeah, thanks, Oscar. See you soon.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.